Alrighty. Well, the day has arrived. We officially have the gauntlet of every single Xenoblade game in existence on the Nintendo Switch. I definitely didn't think we'd be here, especially at the end of the Switch's life cycle, but here we are. So definitely excited to hop into it. This is my first time playing Xenoblade X, pretty much ever. I played like maybe 10 minutes on the Wii U. Like I have a Wii U copy, but I never was able to actually play the game. So I'm definitely excited to hop into it today, see what's going on in Mira. So let's get it. Dude, this is crazy. I've heard so many good things already. Oh my gosh, it loads up instantly. What is this? No way. And it looks so sharp too, bro. What? Apparently this runs at full 1080, which is insane to me. Yeah, Monolith Soft has come such a long way, man. This looks incredible. Let's see. Make sure the audio is good. Oh my gosh, bro, I'm like, just taking it in. This looks incredible, bro. Got Tawano and everything too. I'm just curious, let me just take a look. So, yeah, you can definitely hear that Tawano. Oh, you can have party status, okay. You know what? I'll go through those in a second. I just want to get started. Let's do it. I know. That sounded like that was about to go crazy.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overrun, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The Coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-like colonization project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the Arks never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Alrighty, here we go. So, let me just say, this game looks crazy. Like, the difference in quality, like, even though, like, all the games have been quality, like, this one looks crazy. I won't even lie, like, the quality of life art is insane. It did not look this good on the Wii U at all. That's crazy. As you can see the model. So I'm still curious what I'm gonna do for the avatar. Probably gonna stick on no for now. I know there's a lot of interesting styles you can do. Let's see. Do I want him to be a hardened criminal? What's this hairstyle supposed to represent? Plus this has online, just like the Wii U version too, so that's gonna be interesting. Is there a Malas hairstyle? I think I'll go with this one. For now. Yeah, you can customize so many things, bro. This is gonna give us something. There's so much to customize. I can't. This is crazy. You can now have scars too. Like maybe one there, but I feel like maybe there. I like that better. I'm a little bit lighter. So many options, it's actually insane. Okay, so I mean, yeah, I kind of rock with it. Let's say I heard you can even change the voice actor too, which is crazy. I won't lie. Okay, and you can change the style of hair. Alright. Yeah, because I don't want him to have that. Oh, there is a Malas hairstyle. Heck yes. Having the Malas hairstyle is crazy, dog. Make it a little bit more pronounced. I'll go through and fix some stuff as well. I don't like him being baby faced. Yeah. Wow. hard to tell. See, so the roots and the tips play a we'll just stick with Crude Art for now. Simple. It looks kind of crazy, doesn't it? I just like the fact that there's a malice one. But I'll go with something else. It's just funny to me the fact that it's good. I kind of like that one, actually. This one? We'll keep them clean shaven for now. That might end up cool. Yeah, it's because he needs to be clean shaven. Okay, no big deal. Oh, that's so far. No way. That's actually insane. I'm not gonna hold you. What? Alright, we'll stick with the basic stuff for now. His eyes purplish. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with that. You can have eyeshadow too, that's crazy. No way. Supposed to be the Aegis. Bro, what? This is crazy. There's so much going on here. This is like probably even more customization than the Warframe, and I guess that's the Monado. Interesting. Keep them basic for now. And this is the part that's crazy for me, bro.
Ready and willing. All right, it's on. All right, it's on. Hey. Let's get this started.
Robbie Damon.
Hey there. Shall we? Right, let's do it, shall we? Cheers.
Sing.
Hey. Here I come, sunshine.
Low-key, I would have liked that one, but we're just gonna...
We've still got a ways to go. Oh, it's rock and roll.
Yeah, we're gonna rock with that. Okay, low-key, I have to change her. Something about it's off. So I'm just gonna... We can always come back to this, though, so it's not like we have to do it right now.
Oh, so, yo.
Yeah, we'll roll with this for now. See what it looks like in game. Alright, let's go.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Okay, so I haven't thought about this too much, but Black Lagoon is on my mind, so he's getting called Rock. Alright. I just don't want to use my profile name because that doesn't make much sense, so we're just going to do it this.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
Shoot, this looks crazy, bro. Are we sure this is the same series? This looks like something that came out the PS3, I'm not gonna hold you. Alright, prologue away. Also, the redesign for Elma is crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. It's so crazy. Alright. There's something we're the next. Be sure to check the window by places marked with an exclamation mark. So, should reveal the way forward through an occasional excursion off the beaten path never hurts. You know what they say about all work and no play after all? Yep, I am a seasoned Xenoblade person after all, so let's see. Achievements is crazy. Alright, so we got a good map here. You can zoom in and out, interesting. Second transition. So that's jumping. I wonder why jumping is on a different button this time though, that is interesting. Definitely just getting used to everything. Can you adjust the camera though? Yes you can, alright cool. Get a wider view. This is crazy, bro. This is on the Switch? Yeah man. Just imagine what the Switch 2 is gonna. For Monolith Soft, bro, I can't wait to see what they're gonna Switch 2 because it's just gonna wait. Like, this straight up looks like Warframe or something. Making sure, you know how it is. Gotta check everything. Another stasis point.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Alright, let's get it. Initiate combat by targeting an enemy, then bring your weapon. What do you say we give it a whirl? I'll be here to back you up. Alright. I heard the combat system is a little bit different from Xenoblade 1, so definitely gonna be something else I'll adjust to. At least that episode. Attack weapons range, soul hammer. We stopped the arts, okay. Definitely gonna have to change the settings to be like Xenoblade 1.
Open fire! Follow me!
Shadow strike! Nice! Move in and do some damage!
Block this!
Resistant to topple, alright. Oh, and then us frontal arts and stuff like that. Okay, good to know.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know. Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Interesting. Alright, take this. Video sessions quest for members call on the battle. Successful responders to them triggers very useful ones. Okay. So it's basically just status callouts. Okay. Will be highlighted. These are that's highlighted. You'll succeed in the prompt. Given the prompt, will use issue regain some HP and receive a beneficial effect from your affinity with that ally. Okay, so there's affinities back. Yay. Alright, let's keep moving. Having jump on Z, there's gotta be a way to change that, because there has to be a way to change that, because that's crazy. Is there a reason why? See the weapon, button challenge, draw weapon. That is interesting. I'll roll with it for now. It's just odd to me. I heard on Wii U that was terrible. You had to like button mash, so I'm definitely glad that that's not the thing anymore. Oh yeah, I was like, can't get to it. That is crazy, bro. How fast you are.
Open fire! Follow me!
Shadow strike! Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike!
Block this! Topple them!
Nice.
Fire
Green
away!
edge! Woohoo!
Oh, balloon. Good old Rex, huh? Alright, let's do it again.
Let's get this started.
They're off guard. Stabbing them with a melee attack. Slide! Splinter!
That's so cool that you can jump, bro.
Assault hammer! I'm in a good position. Open fire! Flame grenade!
That's it, bro.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Dinner is served.
Nice work.
I'm used to PlayStation. I'm used to like PlayStation controls too, so I gotta like get back. I gotta get used to Switch controls. But so many enemies around this area. Definitely some.
Get a load of this.
Engaging.
Get a load of
Lay down some fire for me.
Assault hammer! Now! Topple him with some gunfire!
That's so crazy. Can you get proto knives too?
Flame grenade!
Now, melee attacks.
Interesting.
Dinner is served.
Nice work.
That's nice. And he can sell immediately too. Level mark? Should show me. Check the status. Oh, she's 5. Okay.
Send them packing. Take it in close.
Now it's my turn. Slide!
Assault hammer!
Scream and appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Blind him.
Damn it.
Kill it? You can get... Yeah, I was like, I totally forgot that you can get
Flame grenade!
Almost. Blaze.
Easy peasy.
Nice work.
Definitely gonna take some getting used to for sure. I don't know, it's like a lot about this is there's just a lot more going on than what I'm used to from the other Xenoblade games, so. Oh, you can target specific appendages. Okay.
Open fire! Follow
Target
me!
in sight. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow
Also,
strike.
battle commands as well. That's good to know.
Assault hammer! Toppled him! Fire away!
You also chain attacks into each other.
Damn it. Can't move.
I should heal up first.
Heal me up!
Slide.
Oh, it's called blackouts instead of
Easy peasy.
very interesting. I know, I shouldn't attack all the enemies, I just want to get used to combat, because I'm like, really unsure of like, what exactly I should be doing. Oh, these themselves are enemies, okay, good to know. They get aggroed if you run at them. What's that item? It says there's an item around here, I just don't know what it is. This is so cool, bro. Being able to run like this, Doug. I wish this was in all the Xenoblade games. Alright, let's get it. Alright, we'll just move towards our objective for now. Like I said, I like exploring in my Xenoblade games. That's kind of how I am. So. Move on to the next one for now. Alright, cool. This feels so nasty, bro. Considering that I'm the only person who survived. It would be nice if they added the quality of life from the from Xenoblade 3, where like you can highlight where you need to go. I'll check and see if that's the thing in a second. Definitely nice. Just great.
It didn't have to be like this.
Pack. Take it
Now
in
it's
close.
my turn. Slide nice. Move
this! Look at that! Follow up with me. Easy peasy.
Switching
got
between
it.
multiple
Let's
weapons
move.
is crazy. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so it tells you how they're affected as well. Good to know.
Start big. Move in and land a hit.
Head destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer. Topple them.
Very nice.
Fire away.
Very nice. See what I mean? Like I'm too used to it. I gotta remember this came out after one, so. Alright. All learning curve.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this. Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together. We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home. Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Dude, my jaw dropped. That intro sequence was so crazy. Oh my goodness. This game is so beautiful, bro. Certain enemies you find on Mira will attack you as soon as they detect you. You can tell enemies' detection type by that connects their name. Enemies at the level much lower will not attack unprovoked. Okay. At least they explained that pretty well. That hasn't been explained well in the last couple games, so. Auditory. Good to know. Oh, you can auto run too. Good to know. Oh yeah, it's lagging for real. You can launch the aerial cam. What does that do? My goodness? This is crazy? This is crazy, bro. Alright. So I'm not gonna explore just yet. I'll come back and explore. I wanna get to the main area first. Oh, the Sawano music! Oh my god! Dude, this game looks crazy, bro. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna have to fight the massive. Bro, this game, this is criminal that this was locked to the reviews, bro. You gotta be kidding me. This game is insane. We just started like an hour ago. 30 minutes ago, not even. Criminal, bro. This isn't right, man.
Didn't have to be like this.
Open fire! Follow
Target
me!
in sight! Shadow strike!
Split gate! Assault hammer!
Scream
Flag
edge!
grenade! Took it back! Follow up with melee attacks! Dinner is served.
Nice work.
Very nice. I gotta get faster at that. We'll figure it out as I go. A lot of auto saving, so it definitely does keep track of things pretty often. So glad to see it. Sorry, bro. What's behind you?
No rest for the wicked. Send them packing. Take it in close.
Now it's my turn. Slide with freedom.
Assault hammer! Topple them!
Scream edge!
Fire away!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Block this!
Upper hand.
Look at that!
Get him out of here.
Dinner is served.
We got him. Let's move.
He's not blocking that. 14, yeah, so that's when they start getting a little nasty. Alright, cool. The camera looks very well though, considering how much is going on. Yeah, this is crazy. Alright, so it's high noon. Alright. Still mind blown by how much is going on, by the way. Like, there is a ton going on, and they're not like slowed down either. Oh, there's the big monkey. Every game's gotta have him. Hilarious. The Rock Simius. Level 30 in this game. I'm good, bro. Oh, thank you. Level am I right now? I think I can handle it. whole goal anyway is to fight enemies higher
Let's
than
get this started.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Slice!
Engage!
Scream edge!
Assault hammer!
Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
Split engage!
Upper hand. Slice! Flicker!
Oh, physical resistance. Okay.
Chrome armor! Sorry guys, I'm finished.
My
Hit him hard
adrenaline's
for
rising.
me.
I think she's got it though. I didn't expect to get
Use an
hit
aura.
with that.
Get
Oh,
control of the battle. Slice! Flicker!
Yeah, that's tough. So it makes you do a forced respawn instead. Good to know. I don't get any. I don't think I got any XP from that. So I would have handled it though if I was better at actually using my stuff. So I'll take it. This place is crazy, bro.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Grexes. And they're riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Alright, first mini boss. Let's see. The weapons used on foot are split between melee and range. Melee weapons, close range, tend to do more damage per hit. Attack and range, use an art, you'll automatically switch over to the weapon that the art is associated with. Even after you're ready to use, it's called secondary cooldown. Okay.
Didn't have to be like this. Engaging! Lay down some fire for me!
Gotcha.
Slide! Flicker! Nice! Move in and do some damage!
Watch this!
Yeah!
Dang, she took some serious damage there. Alright, I'm gonna back me up.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
No time for downtime.
Slide!
Flame
Flicker!
grenade!
Shadow strike! Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike!
And there's still positional arts and stuff.
Block this! Don't forget about the rest.
Nice.
Take the fight to them. Split engage!
Now, my turn!
I do like the fact that there's both positional arts.
Upper
Infuriate!
hand! Yeah!
Get him off of him.
You're tough. Touch me up!
Hang on! This'll help.
Slide! I owe you one. Strength comes from experience. That's true on...
Interesting.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Alright. Yeah, once I get inside, I'll start figuring out, like, okay, like, you know, what I want to equip, all that sort of stuff. Because I don't really understand the game enough just yet to make those type of calls, so. When I get to the main home, figure out what I'm going to do next. The good thing about this type of game compared to the other Xenoblade games is that it's less story-based, so there's so much you can do outside of just the main campaign. I mean, there is in all the Xenoblade games, but this one in particular is like known for that. Are these vehicles? Can you ride in them? I think so. Again, though, the level of detail here is crazy. Like, I'm seeing all types of things going on.
Thanks.
Holland or Elma, huh? Elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gates in case the graveyard you guys are killing the monsters that cause all the trouble. Until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. Okay, cool. Get it. Kind of like slow walk, and you can't really do that. Yeah, I mean, look at this, bro. Like in any other Xenoblade game, you wouldn't be able to look at all of that at the same time. That's crazy, man. This is on the Switch. Like, this is not like on an emulator or anything. Like, this is crazy. I think that this was on the Wii U at one point. That's good. Yeah, this is an even better look. Holy crap. Wow. Yeah, this is crazy. Alright, so there's one moon. I wonder if there's multiple moons on here. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's like 2 moons, 2 green moons. Cool. Let's keep moving.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Dude. Yo, this game is not real, bro. This game is not real.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days
all
ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From
grateful.
political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
And a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Alright. So we got Miss Colonel Elma over here. Bro, this music is so kick-ass, dog. Sorry, just curious. You know how I am.
Really?
Hey!
Okay. Cool. Alright, let's get it then. Stairs. Okay, yeah, seriously, y'all need to fix that. Come on now. Anyway.
There you are.
So Lucy. Alright, let's get it. Bro, is this one of the skells? Yeah.
Hey!
That's so cool, man. Alright. Can't wait to fly that. More skills.
Wow, let's see.
Like, yeah, where are you, Emma? Assuming we can't go this way. Maybe we can. This is Westgate. Alright, cool. Bro, why is this music so kick-ass, man? Like, it's just odd to me, but I like it.
Damn it!
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
So I'm gonna just ignore that first part about her being... Okay. Alright then. Child soldiers, am I right? Or you can select... Wait, so was it? You can change your main active party composition. How many can you have? 4? Yeah, 4 at the same time. Allies from the reserve and add them to your active party or swap them around. Status. God, I'm gonna have to get used to looking at all this again. And you can set different ones as control characters too, that's cool. Oh, I just realized Full Metal Jaguar and Xenoblade... Okay, that's what Xenoblade 3 was about. It's Elma's. Let's reference Elma's. Okay, interesting. Alright, cool. Let's go. Alright, Lynn, no funny business. I don't know what you're doing driving a vehicle. Blue-collar workers on a whole new planet is crazy word. I'm not gonna...
Crap.
This Doug seems like a good guy. So.
Hey!
Ah, yes, the blade. The Xenoblade.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour then? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Duck and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the Administrative District, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the Administrative District, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we'd better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Intel is sparse, but...
So we'll just go to the next objective for now. Just wanna look around and see what's going on. Whoa. Oh, she has a shot too.
Whatever.
That's what I get for asking. Fritz, Mira, who are these guys?
Working hard?
Residents of NLA.
Huh.
True. Gotta agree with you there, buddy. Absolutely. Shop terminal.
Hey! What?
Xenocorn. It's not that haughty tone when what you're saying does not line up at all, okay? And on Earth, but I know he'd be thrilled to come and see. Does not everybody know about what happened on Earth? Or or is she just saying it in a certain way? Because I'm just like he was probably dead. I'm gonna be honest with you. What's going on in the city? Definitely gonna have to take some good use to. Oh, you can auto run to it. Okay, cool. So I guess that's their solution. Just have to be wider. Wish you can open up full screen. That'd help a lot.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin? It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No.
But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Alright, so that was certainly a lot. I guess that makes sense. So the life form held a lot of humanity's remnants, and then it broke apart as like with everything else. Interesting. So maybe we'll be able to kind of assist with that as we get further into the game, but we'll definitely keep going. Nice. I do like the open-endedness of that, though, that you can just pretty much do whatever you want. Customization center, let's see. Can't use that right now. Okay. Celsius. Pathing is a lot better, too. Interesting.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby. What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without scale technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
So you know what that means. We're becoming a blade as soon as possible, because I need to write some things, boy. Hey, yes, sir. Also leave it to Suslin, make it as weird as possible. But yeah, I absolutely am hopping because that is so fire.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey!
Alright. Yeah, let's see what our first missions are. What do you mean? Okay, I'm tripping. My bad. The scout. Alright, hold on. Let me go grab something real quick. I'll be right back.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alrighty. Not bad about that.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
I'm not gonna lie. Propaganda's working. But it's alright.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey!
Am I right?
Okay, so just
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chosan, for example. That does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Again, propaganda worked. I was gonna make that decision anyway, so I'm just saying.
Listen.
Hearing this music in Xenoblade is crazy, bro. It's crazy to work.
Am I right?
I like it.
Hey,
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Whatever made them think I was gonna say no? Come on now. Skells, man. Skells.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments, and together they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
Alright, here we go. First real mission on Blade. Welcome, Rock. Good. Now we can finally see destinations. That's perfect. Let me see, that's exactly what I wanted to know. You can place that marker. so not the same quality of life as 3, but definitely a good compromise. So, nothing terrible.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Alright, let's get it. So let's just segment feature of your map is not available to use. It's displayed on your handheld comm device, and it's used between lots of info on Mira. You can look for ensure where you are looking. You know, I feel like in cases like this is probably where the view came in the best, because like, you can have the whole map on your gamepad. So it's definitely useful. So one I'm using being in a Xenoblade game is so crazy.
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless...
Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago. but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid. Whoa there, rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
We should probably explain. Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all. As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
They definitely set the stakes. So I'm assuming tyrants are like unique enemies. Or maybe not uniques, but like special enemies. So we'll see. Alright, so we're near Limbo Lab. This is the first step to becoming a combat master. You running around here, right? So rifle arts. I have everything that I can have right now. Power ranking is a value that broadly expresses how strong a weapon is. Whenever you're not sure what to equip, it's never a bad idea to go with whatever has the highest value of the stat. How easy it would be to build up TP while fighting with it equipped. Keep an eye on it if you want to build TP quickly. Okay. Okay, but this one is better. Yeah, so I'd want to go with this one. So excuse me. Storm, so rifle, it's a unique, okay. Yeah, why not? Some armor on. Dang, I had no resistance, that's crazy. Let's see, prototype shirt. Yeah, but they're effectively zero in that. So we have gravity type, electric, thermal, ether, beam. I want to see, because I mean, having no gravity resistance is definitely sus, but... Kind of cool that you can have it equipped like that. Okay. Minus 15 hurts so much, bro. Type pants. Yeah, at least something that doesn't give me a net negative for now. Can I have it not show up though? Just like in Xenoblade 1, or is that not possible? Maybe customize gear. Fashion gear. There we go. Yeah, 'cause I don't like the way those pants fit. Okay, nice. We'll roll with the suit for now. Sure that we're moving up in the world. Survival. Combat. Yeah, we'll roll with this for now. Head. Yeah, because I don't want it to show up. Alright, cool. I think my arts are still good. Sweet. Okay, yeah, so we'll level up a little bit first.
Engaging! Lay down some fire for me!
Assault hammer!
Flame
grenade!
Fire carnival!
Split gauge!
Fire down.
Slide knife! Move in and do some damage!
Block this! Don't push me!
Shadow strike!
Dang. So much damage.
Now! Topple him with some gunfire! That was intense.
Neutralized. Nice work.
That took so much damage from that. Wow. That's crazy. Sweet. Yeah, at least it tells you.
I'm gonna mess you
Punch
up!
first. Ask questions
Block
later.
this!
Shadow strike!
Fire carnival!
Assault hammer!
Grenade!
Flame grenade!
Pendants destroyed!
Damage.
Move in and strike!
Okay. Starting to get some.
Split gauge! I'm doing good! Your turn to land a hit.
Upper hand!
Oh hell no! Oh hell!
Go the spoils.
Okay, I was about to say, oh hell no. Bro was a little bit too close, bro. He was about to do something. I'm good, buddy. Back it up. I know your game. I know your kind. Fought those types of guys way too many times, bro. I was about to get cooked. Dang, no way. That was crazy. Where am I at now? Level 5. It's gonna look pretty good. I do like how my main character is coming along though. At least that respect.
Split gauge! Start big! Move in and land a hit! Assault hammer!
Scream edge! Side slap!
Split gauge! Look at that!
Watch me lay into
Follow up the melee attacks!
Alright. Okay.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damn nice work.
Yeah, just take down some of the smaller ones.
Punch first. Ask questions later.
Now it's my turn.
Hit him again for me.
Assault hammer!
Scream it out.
Leave it to me!
Slide nice. Move in and do some
Yeah, I'm
damage.
like I know what I'm doing.
Block this! Easy peasy.
We got him. Let's
Very
move.
nice. Alright, let's keep it going. Alright, so we're officially 2 hours in. I'm gonna go until probably 11 today. And then it's 6.
Start big! Move in and land a hit! Assault hammer!
Wild
Side flash.
Miss.
Flame
Great
grenade!
match. Lay down some cover fire.
Awful. Side.
Split gauge!
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Appendage down. Weaken him and lay in.
Split gauge!
Wow.
Very
That's true
nice.
on any planet.
Now we're talking. Okay, 6.
Split gauge! Look at that!
Watch me lay in.
Follow up with
strike.
melee attack!
Wild
Assault hammer!
Perfect off.
Flame grenade!
Perfect.
fire carnival.
Side flash. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Early bird.
Waste.
Now!
On top of
Dinner is served.
We got him. Let's move.
Very nice. 9 is crazy though. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Okay. I might try fighting him. No.
Split gauge! Start big! Move in and land a
Now
hit!
it's my turn.
Hit him again for me.
Assault hammer!
Yeah.
Perfect. Good
On
job.
top of it
Flame
now.
grenade!
Good top.
Don't push me! They're
I
tough.
should heal up first.
Heal me up! Look at
There
that!
It's my turn.
Follow up with melee attack!
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Off balance.
So you like knocking people around?
I love this.
Fling him.
So cool.
Split gauge! Look at that!
Watch me lay in.
Follow up with melee attack!
I keep accidentally switching this on.
Reach.
Yeah. We're on top of this now.
Hey!
Fire carnival.
Give them hell.
I think they got it.
Slide now. Melee attacks. They're tough.
I keep doing that.
Touch me up.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah, I keep doing that, bro. That's why I want to switch it. Okay, hold on. So let me so I have a specific control scheme that I used for Xenoblade. I'm gonna use that because yeah, that's gonna piss me off. I know it's a preset. Yeah. Just Xenoblade. Cause that'll help a lot. Cause it gets really annoying when I have to deal with that. Alright. I mean, I think I should be good. I just don't want to get washed when I fought him, so I just gotta remember to do this. You know what? Actually, let me let's see. I can just change the settings. You can. Alright, so I just gotta get used to it. It just works so much better. Alright, nighttime is gonna be a little different. Changes. Sound. Okay.
Open fire! Follow me!
Melee attacks! Shadow strike!
Yep, that's my
Block this!
Sliding! Nice!
top.
Move in and do some damage!
Block this!
Side
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack!
Yeah, that feels so much better.
I owe you one.
Alright, suicide type.
Split blade! Now! Combo him with some gunfire!
Shadow strike!
Oh, nice.
Side slap now! Melee attack!
I'm doing good!
Move in and strike!
Block this!
Alright, hit him with a break. Please make it.
Appreciate it. Easy peasy.
Let's keep it up.
Alright. Getting used to it. It's gonna take some time for sure. I definitely just want to like attack people who are higher level, you know, so I can get some more. Typically how this works. Alright, so if he sees you.
Send him packing. Take it in close. Assault hammer! Topple him! Fire away!
Hit him again for me.
A lot of damage.
Chrome armor!
Side slash!
Infuriate!
We're gonna try to do
Bring it down. We can lay it.
Recuperate! Aura activate! Your turn!
Slide! Slinger!
so it's an aura attack, okay.
Shadow strike!
Crap. Fast.
Now! Melee attacks!
Dang, so fast.
Scream edge!
Split blade!
Appendage destroyed! Move in and strike!
Flame grenade!
Nice. That was too close though. Yikes.
Get in close and land a blow!
Too close. I'm still getting used to it. I'm still getting used to it. But yeah, that was a little sus. They just start getting faster and faster.
Open fire! Follow me!
Target in sight!
Oh, wow,
Carnival!
Shadow strike!
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack!
Break him.
So nice! Move in and do some damage!
That's so cool that you can move like that.
Got
Leave
it!
it to me.
Got
Leave it to me.
Early burn!
Trash talk.
Got it! keep the rhythm going.
Leave it to me!
Break him, break him, break him, break
Upper
him.
hand. Shadow strike.
Oh no, he's gonna aggro.
Assault hammer!
Nice.
Flame grenade!
I keep doing it.
Recuperate!
I'm in trouble. Heal me.
There!
There you go.
Get in there and go nuts!
Appreciate it.
Pictures go the
There you go.
Keep
spoils.
the rhythm. Excellent strategy.
We're starting to get somewhere. We're starting to get somewhere. Like I said, this is gonna take me a little bit of time to get used to that, but I like the idea of what I'm doing. The main thing I'm going for.
I'm gonna mess you up!
Be ready for any. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Shadow strike.
Gotcha.
Slide. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Flame grenade!
Nice. Move in and do
Block
some damage.
this!
Side splash.
Right on the break.
Touch me up.
I got you.
Hang on! This'll help!
I owe you one.
Recuperate! Aura activate!
Upper hand.
Your turn! Split gauge!
Pendants destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow strike.
What a break.
Block this!
There you go.
Topple them! Fire away!
Target in sight.
There we go.
This blade's looking pretty sharp.
Let's go. W teamwork. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, I think we're good now. I just wanted to make sure to get my level. That was good. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, that actually sounds like this homeboy. What does he got? Okay, destroying appendages. You can aim your attacks at particular parts of your enemies, reducing the appendage health gauge to 0 when destroyed. You can change the part you aim at with normal side. Okay. Destroying appendages more by hitting enemy, it may yield additional wars. Okay, so you want to.
They've seen us.
Engaging.
Oh, let's go.
Lay down some fire for
Here
me.
comes the W.
Shadow strike. Now.
Appreciate it.
Melee attacks. Slide. Slither.
So you like knocking
Move in and
people?
keep
Leave
the
it to
rhythm
me!
going.
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack! Look at that! Work like a
Side
charm!
splash.
Leave this to me.
Look at that!
Now.
Follow up with melee attack!
That's what it's about. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Are we done?
Upper hand.
Alright.
Side splash.
Split gauge! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack!
Slide. Slither.
Venom pack! Take it in close!
I hate the fact that everything got switched around.
Shadow strike. Slide. Pendants destroyed. Move in and strike.
Chrome armor!
Appreciate it.
Block this! So you like knocking people around? Recuperate! Split gauge!
I want
Upper
this, I want
hand.
this going.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on.
Yeah, I'm like, I just want that gun.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try. Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Alright, so we buried our first probe, I guess. What does that even mean? FN sites? Fortnite sites? Okay, so it tells you. Makes sense. Makes sense. Recon segment test still to address your current location. A yellow hexagonal area will be displayed on your minimap. This is a segment marker. The marker indicates the borders of the segment you're currently occupying. Let's go to main menu map segments and select the segment and press it. And you'll display the segment marker for the gun minimap. When you're outside the borders. Can I remove it? It's not. Oh, who's aura farming up there? Yeah, being able to jump down is great. Alright, I suppose we'll have that for now. No fall damage. What a game this is, man. Yeah. Just crazy, dude. What is it? Is that's not ice. Yeah, this music is gonna be addicting, bro. Alright. To base.
Hey. Yes?
Gotcha. Appreciate the information. Still blows my mind how sharp this thing was. Go back to Blakeberg's. See what's going on. There he is. Alright.
Commander Vandam.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Yeah, I'm already gonna like Vandam here, bro. So every game, it's always Vandam's always the GOAT. I don't know why.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out, everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas. and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
Alright, so let's see here. I mean, they did say you can always change. I just find it funny, they're like, oh, we're on pins and needles. Alright. Alright, Colin. Or, no, he's not captain, he's, yeah, see, memory is not my thing, so we'll figure it out in a second. But Mr. Van Dam here. Let's see. Reclaimers is definitely interesting, but I do definitely want to also be, like, so I mainly want to, like, focus on exploration. Interceptors is interesting as well, but that's mainly defense. Pathfinders, place data probes, that's a little too easy for me, right? A little bit too easy for Rock. Mediators. Bruh. Let's be a reclaimer for now. We're towards the main story.
Then it's settled?
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a Blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
So now I can use the mission control and stuff like that. Fast travel, let's go! Very good. One thing is like we we should definitely be doing side missions because there's no like story based. Like there's a story, but like there's not a ton. So definitely be focusing on side missions for a while. Okay. Basic missions. Defeating enemies or collecting items. Accept on doors up to 20 for mission control. Resident of Mira used to share information to come across. You visit a segment for which you haven't completed a segment done yet, you may receive a complete quest. You check the current position on the segment via the map screen to confirm the segment with fun objective and do the best to resolve. Alright, so we're not free just yet, but we have an idea what we need to do.
Now what?
Oh, did that go all in? The blade team in the field. I'm a mechanic, specialist in skills. Supplies that can repair their skills. Attack them after they get another spinning out there. I think that's the same people, so. Stuff.
One, two, three, four.
Out of those four skills like there, all the that get this interesting in the town. We came along. Magical or not. Okay, let's do it. Don't have time for rules, man. Can't send around filling out paperwork. You've got red paper over there. Oh, and I'll pay you, of course. You're actually the leader of the team you'll be rescuing. At any rate, they're really in trouble, so if you could get those supplies to them, I'd really appreciate it.
Hey!
Good to know, so. Okay, so we'll just take care of this. I mean, it's in the same area, so I'm pretty sure.
One, two, three, four.
It's still so crazy that you can jump so high. My levels right now. 787. Okay. Oh, cool. You can still keep moving. That's cool, bro. Yeah, so it's definitely like a normal RPG, so all good. Alright. Yeah, that is far. Oh, goodness.
Oh, they've seen us. We should weaken them just to be safe. Early bird carnival. 3 minutes. Wow,
I keep it. Look at that! Follow up with melee attack.
thermal payload.
Recuperate!
Side
Watch me lay into him.
Your turn.
Hang him down.
Split face!
Lay in. Flame close.
Look at that!
Appreciate
Look like a
it.
charm.
Upper hand. Shadow strike.
Fire carnival.
Is sir.
Nice work.
Yeah, I gotta pay more attention to my surroundings. I gotta remember. This guy, he's moving too quick. Hey, yo, bro. Hey, is he vibing up there? That's the guy. Scary, scary. Slow down into the water. Hey, yo, back up. Little tongues. Got a feeling we're gonna have to start fighting some of these guys. So I gotta get stronger. They're moving so quick too, yikes.
Stay on your toes.
We should weaken them just to be safe. Fire carnival.
Split face!
Flying. Slinger.
Alright, come on.
Shadow strike.
Here we go.
Assault hammer! Topple them!
Side
Fire away!
Scream edge.
Blast. Got him. Lay down some cover fire.
Alright.
Recuperate!
Upper hand.
Aura activate! Your turn!
Not perfect. I got you.
Flying. Slinger.
Armor!
Side slash.
Split face! Infuriate!
Hang it down. Weaken them. Lay in.
Now we're stuck on a whole different planet.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Almost.
Fire carnival.
I'm still in this. Let's get in their face. You're really asking for it.
Side slash.
Come on.
That could have dented. Bring it and keep the rhythm going.
My cooking got better.
Definitely could handle that better, for sure. Starting to get a little sus here. 81, another one. Wait, is that the same one or is that a different one? That's crazy. I'm trying to get collab. No, it is. Gotta be careful. He comes this way. Great. Unique enemy. They always do this. They make it like, oh yeah, well, you're just gonna get clapped. Alright. Good story. Where's he going? Make sure I don't get clapped. Bro, where is he going? I'm trying to figure where the best place is to go level up. I don't get cooked by that guy. Yep. Bro, it's so scary because I don't know which way they're gonna turn. He stays over there. stuff. 'Cause I need to level up, man. Shit. Talk about a jump scare, bro. He's just moving. Nice. Okay, level up. I mean, it seems safe, but I mean, again, these are level 13s and higher, so I'm trying to figure what's the actions. Because I can't fight the guys over there, because...
Joe!
Oh, some metastase. Did I say that right? Is it metastase or metastase? I want to make sure I say that right. Audio's too on. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's been a while, so I was trying to see. Okay, so I can just turn it down a little bit. How's that? I know my mic isn't too loud, so. And then plus, because the music is orchestral, it like goes up and down quite a bit, so I can adjust that. Is that better? Yeah, I'm honestly kind of liking this open world. I won't lie. Like, it does feel very Xenobladey, but like in like a refreshing way. Sadie sent you. She says something about me. Oh my god. Hurry up, buddy. Lock in. Crush made it out here in one piece. Yeah, I got hella lucky, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I was gonna get cooked. It's like 13, 14s out here, man. Up out of nowhere. I didn't. Not even one time. True. Not every blade is as lucky as you, you know. Bro, you can complain or you can lock in and fix that skeleton so you can get out of here. Or kill it. Me, I want to suck the giant lug right in its ugly face. As you should. This war fellow blade. Secure the road and kick that ugly thing right in the tooth. I'll be here waiting for all the juicy details. Bro, come on, man. Really? Where even is it? Oh, it's only level 9. Okay, that's not bad. Can't fight in the water, though. Not in this game. Yep. Gotta lure it. Can you not lure it in this game?
Get a load of this.
Let's see what's engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Shut up,
That's cover fire.
Perfect.
Assault hammer! Slit blade! Flame grenade!
Side flash.
Keep the aura held for
Light
now.
knife. Move in and do some damage.
Slit blade!
Crap, wasn't paying attention. Bro, it's so fast compared to 1.
Hang on! This'll help!
Appreciate it. Shadow strike.
Can I taunt? There we go, much better.
Outside.
If I'm not paying attention, I'm good.
Upper hand.
Yep.
Flame grenade!
Very nice. Yeah, I'm like, what's a level 9 doing out here when everything else is like 21s and above? That's crazy. Volume is better. I would take one more step because we've seen like the other Xenoblades, but yeah. Bro, the fact that you can like do a full hop is crazy to me. Like you just like start running and then all of a sudden you're just like 10 feet in the air. It's crazy. Yes, guess I'll take it down a little bit more. Maybe down to 5. I think that's good. But yeah, I appreciate the tip there. Haven't been paying attention to the audio too much, so glad I was able to fix that. Bro, if you got cooked with a skull, I got some issues, man. Because I had nothing. Yeah, as it should be, bro. How'd you get cooked, man? Baby's 6 feet under, that's facts. With the path and my data boot, pretty impressive stuff. They gotta thank you. Appreciate that. And while you were off fighting, I was working on the skill, almost got it all patched up. Looks like we'll be getting back to work without losing much time, thanks to you. Getting these data probes on frontier now, probe sets, and get back home in time for supper. Glad to hear that, my man. Hopefully the indigent data they turn out will make sure no one else gets another nasty surprise. Yeah, let's get some info. Interesting how there's like a little affinity things you can hit just by doing certain options too. It's just some ways northwest of here, one in the lake, the other one's in the cave to the northeast. I think this session both of them where this all happened. You're heading that way, they're all yours, just be careful. Some plan to crash into, huh? Yep, pretty much. You see how nuts, work out how nuts this place is until you get your ass in to see if that's true. Yeah, I almost got cooked by a giant monkey, just like in every other Xenoblade game. A few minutes ago. Can easily crush skulls, pretty much. A lot more careful, I'm gonna wind up a lot more dead. No more rookie mistakes from me from here on out. Wait, seriously? Let you mount and go like in Skyrim. Okay, I have to try that. Wait, so what? It's run and jump, and then hold the analog stick backwards before reaching peak altitude, then shift it forward. Interesting. Alright, so that's done. I can I'm thinking I can just maybe the mission. Yeah, so it's done. Okay, what? So it's literally just you just start running, and then you just go back until you get to the peak altitude. Wait a minute. See, for me, like it takes me a while to like understand these types of things. So. So, we just try it here. Then jump, you can hold that or stick backwards. Shift it forward. I still feel like I'm doing something wrong here. But I get it, just like jumping straight up. That's cool. Honestly, I find it really interesting how like the parkour in this game works compared to the other ones. Like, there's so much more you can do, just because of the jump height being crazy. Oh wait, I see Unique. Where are you? I saw you for a second. Where were you? I saw a Unique enemy for like 1 single second, and it's gone. You try a jump that you almost made it, try it. You will know when you did it right because the motion effect is sudden after the jump peak. Cause I mean, like I'm like full stopping it, like this, so like I know like I'm just going vertical, but like I don't have that forward momentum, so maybe it's just something I have to look into. Later, because I'm probably gonna go until 11 anyway. I'm gonna call for the night. I'm streaming for a while. This is definitely fun. Like, don't get me holy shit. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love all the Xenoblade games, but I feel like I've kind of hit that like burnout phase. I don't know. Just with like the pure story-driven one, so just being able to like enjoy this one without having to get into like all the different story beats is pretty interesting. So I've reached places in this game on foot that people thought impossible for 7 years after this game was released. Huh, definitely something to look forward to then. I'm excited. Force of habit. I don't even know if I need to collect these, but like I just like collecting them. Also the music composition just being so much more proactive is something I still gotta get used to. I almost feel like I can scale the mountain this way, but I doubt it. Yeah. Be interesting though. And no fall damage is so cool. Let's be honest. Okay, I think I see where I need to go. I just want to reach that objective and then we'll figure out. I'm really cutting it close too, because I'm definitely under-leveled for this area. Honestly, I can't go back to the gameplay of Xenoblade 1 through 3. 2 disappointed me a lot gameplay-wise after this game. I get it. I do like how complex the combat can be, because I mean, like, it has such a high skill ceiling that I don't think I've even hit yet. Like, I've been playing that game since, what, 2020? And just, like, all the different, like, combat mechanics and stuff I figured out throughout the years have just been so interesting to me. There are many vertical mounts you can climb with the high jump ticket.
They've seen us.
Alright, let's see. I did also change my controls up a little bit because there was like a certain layout I'd like to have on Xenoblade 1 with the specific arts.
Flame grenade!
I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it yet, but that's something I want to try. There we go. I still got it.
Follow up with melee attacks.
Good combo for sure. And definitely I still have a lot to figure out with like, how the combat in this game compares to the other games. Right now I feel like it's a little bit too easy and I'm getting psyched out. I'm not sure. Oh, I got backslash? The go? The classic? Default controls suck here, by the way. If you can remap them, you should. Yeah, so like the way I have it is that L and R is on the arts, so like switching arts, because like having to go to the D-pad to like switch to arts mid-combat is really bad. And it was the same problem I had with Xenoblade 1 when I was
didn't have to be like this.
Not knowing which ones are gonna pop up.
Look at that! Work like a charm!
Move in and do some damage.
Lock this! Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks!
Only thing is that because I have it on D-pad, I might have to switch it around a little bit more, because I can't like target different parts of the body without having go back to the D-pad, so I might switch it
Follow up with
around.
melee attacks! Flame grenade!
Nice.
Now it's my turn.
I'm doing good!
Now it's my turn.
Dang it. He's on top floor. Come on, he's right there. There you go.
Let's keep it up.
Shotgun singer. Cool. Let's keep it moving. Yeah. I definitely get why the controls are a lot different though from like other Xenoblade games in this game, just because there's like a lot more going on, so it just you have to remap a lot of different stuff, but it's alright. I'll figure it out as I go.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of the team. If they were eaten, we'd know it. So did they walk away, or were they taken? Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Hold up, Elma. Check this out. I'm picking up an Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms, too. Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think...
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there! Drop your weapons!
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens! Surrender! Now!
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. There's no way they're gonna stand down. So we're just gonna fight. We're gonna box.
Stand down! Did you already forget my first lesson? Fighting is a last resort. Our friends here appear to be able to speak our language. Which means we need to find out if diplomacy is a viable option.
You're right.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiation. No conditions. We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
I told you, Elma. My instinct never lies. We're gonna start getting the scraps with Xenos. Let me tell you about a new combat. Wait, Xenos? Xenoblade? Xenosaga? I'm just kidding. All quick cooldown, attempt a jolt of auxiliary energy to your weapon, instantly recharging an art on cooldown and letting you use it straight away. That's why while selecting art on cooldown. Interesting.
It didn't have to be like this.
Weaken them just to be safe.
Absolutely did.
Look at that.
Let's not pretend.
I've got your cover fire. Shadow strike.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Perfect.
Flame grenade.
What's playing?
Oh, so we have a limited amount of...
Split edge.
Got
Use
it.
an aura. Get control of the battle.
No time for downtime.
Slide.
Aura
Perfect.
activate. Your turn.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Block this.
Wild
Upper hand. Hostile neutralized.
Perfect.
Switch to close range combat. Shadow strike.
Baby.
Give me.
High.
Sliding.
Perfect.
Fire away.
I've got your cover fire.
Flame grenade. Split edge.
Possible.
Nice.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead, anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
You can store more of the auxiliary energy. This needs to use by cooldown by obtaining additional energy clips. You'll get these as rewards for raising the survey rate of Mira, so there's another reason to keep at it. Interesting. That definitely would help a lot, so I'm glad that was something they were thinking about from Xenoblade 1. Okay, let me check this stuff really quick and then I'll save for the night. Come back tomorrow. Definitely excited to explore more of this though. Like this definitely seems pretty interesting thus far. I'm like looking forward to when it like becomes a little bit more open-ended, where you can just kind of do whatever you'd like to do, and just kind of see what everything is about at that point. But yeah, I mean, and above all, like to like see the progression of Monolith Soft from like, I mean, it's technically a Wii U game, but like to think like we went from Xenoblade 2 all the way to this in one generation is crazy. I think that's what blows my mind personally. But yeah, I think let me see if I can save, but I'll just go ahead and call it here for tonight. Come back later after this cutscene.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Then we'd better get moving. There's no time to lose.
Alrighty, so I think so far it's pretty good. About 3 hours in. You know, I'm already at chapter 3, so that's basically chapter an hour. Honestly, like I'd say I like it so far. Like obviously there's still a lot. I'm sure there's probably still a lot more mechanics that has yet to flesh out. That's how it typically is with these. But like overall, yeah, definitely can't complain. I mean, probably still a lot more customization, all that sort of stuff that we can do as well. So overall, definitely just like excited. Like it's like a new for me type of game, especially from Xenoblade. Like I'm used to like the, you know, it's a bit too broken, and that usually is a criticism, but in the case for this game it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm noticing like one of the early things I notice is that like there's a lot of over leveled enemies, and I know typically like I guess the optimal strategy is to like go for over-leveled enemies anyway, but like that's never really something I've done in Xenoblade games before, so it's definitely gonna be an adjustment for me. But I'm definitely excited thus far. Like I pretty much am going in entirely blind. Like I've made it like a thing to not really look at any of the stuff that was coming out for this game other than the trailers. So just excited to kind of figure out everything for myself as well. But yeah, I'll go ahead and call it for the night here. You know, I'll probably be back sometime in the afternoon tomorrow. You know, just keep at it. Maybe another 3 or 4 hours. But yeah, other than that, definitely have a good night. You know, enjoy the rest of your Friday, or if it's Saturday.